Welcome back down to ringside, and man, oh man, have we got a battle in store for you.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Hardcore Championship. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 241 pounds, John Moxley.
Well, I guess Bruiser Brody wants to waste no time getting out here. He barely let the ring announcer finish his introduction of John Moxley before...
From Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing in at 284 pounds, Bruiser
Brody, I guess, like I was saying, wasting no time, wanting to wait no longer. The ring announcer barely spit out Moxley's introduction before his music was blaring over the arena here at Fantasy Warfare. So as you heard, this one is an Extreme Rules match, and it is also for the Hardcore Championship. So whoever walks out the winner in this one will defend the championship under Hardcore or Extreme Rules anytime they appear here in WWE 2K22 Fantasy Warfare. There you see the referee holding up the Fantasy Warfare. The Hardcore Championship. Fantasy Warfare is a damn show, guy. Get it together. Here we go. Referee rings the bell. We are underway as John Moxley starts it off with a boot to the midsection. Grabs Brody. Nice belly-to-belly suplex by John Moxley. Moxley heading up to the top rope. Oh, nobody home for that leg drop. Oh, nasty, nasty. By Bruiser Brody, just grabbing him by one arm into the Saito suplex, but then missing that offensive attack. And John Moxley hits a nice clothesline on Bruiser Brody. Oh, nearly pulling the arm out of the socket with Bruiser Brody on that one. And now into an armbar on Bruiser Brody. We've seen Bruiser Brody here in Fantasy Warfare a number of times, including in our pre-days before we were doing a weekly episodic television show. I was wondering when I'd be able to work that into my commentary. When it was just individual matches being posted at random on the old YouTube channel over at youtube.com/@BloodyBillVox. But this is the first time Brody is competing for a championship piece of gold here, and John Moxley certainly will have quite the mountain to climb if he wants to be able to walk away with a victory over the devastating, the brutal, the force of nature known as Bruiser Brody. But he is putting in one hell of an effort thus far in the early moments of this contest. Very smart by John Moxley. He is going to work repeatedly on the left leg of Bruiser Brody. If you do damage those legs, the big man can't stand. And that'll certainly make offense from the big man tougher, as John Moxley just hit a fisherman suplex into a cover. It's Extreme Rules, so it doesn't matter where you land. No rope breaks in this one. Still to come tonight, this week, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 more matches, including coming up next, a battle between Men of the Darkness. It's going to be The Undertaker going one-on-one with Malachi Black. And then a title versus title match between MJF and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And of course, our main event of the evening, Ron Simmons, also known as Farouk, going up against Bobby Lashley. Gnarly powerbomb landing from the ring to the floor. Bruiser Brody just dumped Moxley out like he was nothing, and now he's got a baseball bat. Or he did before Moxley saw it and started immediately fighting against Bruiser Brody. If I saw Bruiser Brody coming at me with a baseball bat, I'm fighting for my life. Irish whip sends him. Not even really an Irish whip, more just a throw, sending Moxley down across the ringside area. And now Brody. It'd be helpful if I could learn how to speak sometimes. Oh, hard shot to the face. I mean, considering how many words I get right versus how many words I get wrong, I think I'm doing okay. But man, those ones I get wrong, we get them nice and wrong. Moxley's got Brody on his shoulders. What's he gonna do with him? No, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Death Valley driver style into the ringside guardrail. Moxley sends Brody into the ring steps. Getting him tied up. Oh, could have just dislocated the shoulder of Bruiser Brody. Brody with a kick to the side of the temple. The side of the head, that's where the temple is. Head and arm suplex, backwards style. And Brody just being thrown around at ringside in a manner that I am not used to seeing Brody being thrown around. Jon Moxley firing it up in the ring, soaking in the cheers from the crowd, running on adrenaline in this Extreme Rules match, but very curiously so far, other than Brody going, oh, nice uppercut, other than Brody going for the steel baseball bat, there really has not been much in the way of weaponry from either one of these guys, which is quite surprising given that it is an Extreme Rules match with anything goes. Uh-oh. Looked like he was trying for that double arm DDT, but here comes Brody off the ropes. Oh, nice running punch to the jaw. Brody now going underneath the ring. What's he looking for under there? He's got a table. And Moxley punches the table out of Brody's hands. Very smart move if you're looking to avoid going through a table. Nice butterfly suplex by Jon Moxley as Brody catches the end of the table. Moxley now going after that baseball bat, now running after Brody. Oh, brutal shot to the head. And Brody says, no, I'm good with that. I will take you down, sir. As the action now on the floor here in this matchup for the Hardcore Championship. Nice suplex throw by Jon Moxley. Moxley sends Brody back into the ring, turns his attention back to that baseball bat, leaving the table on the floor as he comes in the ring swinging at Brody, and Brody drop kicks the bat out of Moxley's hands. As Moxley grabs Brody, fisherman suplex, no pin attempt there. Except now he's going for the pin after the fact. I would have just hooked it, and Brody kicks out of the count of two. Moxley waiting on Brody to get back up to his feet. Brody blocks it, headbutt, punch to the top of the skull. He's got Moxley rocked up against the ropes. Irish whip sends him off. Nope. Oh, knee into the midsection. Following him in, another knee to the midsection. Russian leg sweep takes down Jon Moxley. Brody bringing Moxley over to the corner, driving his head into the turnbuckle, now choking away at Moxley in the corner, 100% legal. Looked like Brody was looking around for that bat, but instead he caught a boot to the stomach. Moxley wears work boots into the ring too, so that's not your standard pro wrestling boot catching you in the stomach. That is literally a work boot, something you wear to a warehouse. As Brody now has got the baseball bat and he is wearing Jon Moxley out. That is 4, 6. I skipped one in there because he's doing it so fast. He's at 8 baseball bat shots in a row. 8 of them in a row into the cover. This could be all for Jon Moxley. And Moxley kicks out. That man just got hit 8 times with a metal baseball bat, and he is still in this contest as Brody comes down with a flying knee drop. Definitely did not hit all of it, but maybe it could be enough. I'm not sure. Referee down into the cover. And Moxley is able to get a shoulder up. He didn't even have enough to kick out on that one. He just had enough in his body to will that shoulder up off the mat, breaking the referee's count. Moxley's got Brody on his shoulders, drapes him down across the top rope, driving that rope into the throat. Referee into the cover, great position, and Brody kicks out of the count of 2. And Moxley now armed with that baseball bat. He got in 2 good shots before Brody was able to knock the bat out of his hands. And now Brody brings Moxley over to the corner. Turning him around. What's he going to go for here? I can't really tell what he's doing. He's either grinding away, choking, scratching. Oh, that much was clear. That was a punch to the jaw. Nothing questionable there. And a flying knee drop down across the skull of Jon Moxley as Brody goes into the cover. Referee is there for the count of 1, the count of 2. And Moxley is able to escape one more time before the referee came down with that count of 3. Brody now armed with the bat again. Oh! Moxley throwing his body at Brody and knocking the bat loose. Got him, double arm, and DDT! Double arm into the cover. We get 1, we get 2. And Brody is able to kick out. Moxley up on the top rope. Big time flying leg drop. Bobby Eaton style. He's got that baseball bat. Brody up on his feet, catches him with a punch to the jaw. Oh, gnarly, gnarly power slam. Spinning him every which way into the cover. Referee is there. Count of 2, count of 3. And we've got our new hardcore champion. And his name is Bruiser Brody. What a battle it was between these 2 violent, maniacal individuals. They wore each other out with that metal baseball bat. It was tough to watch at times with how violent they were getting with that ball bat, but in the end, it's Bruiser Brody who is able to take Jon Moxley down and keep him down for a 3 count.
Here is your winner, and the new hardcore champion, Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody having his hand raised by the referee, officially the hardcore champion here in Fantasy Warfare. But we have got 3 matches down and 3 to go. We're officially at the halfway point, but the action is not going to stop here. We are going to come right back to ringside for more action as The Undertaker goes one-on-one with Malachi Black coming up next.